Recently, Mr. Beast's Chris Tyson has been accused of interacting inappropriately with a minor. This comes after old situations to do with Chris Tyson or Ava Tyson has resurfaced, like their over-friendliness with Shadman, even owning an art piece from Shadman. In today's video, we will be going over the allegations that have been levied against Chris Tyson and everything else to do in this absolute mess of a situation. Just over a month ago now, a video titled Chris Tyson Talked Inappropriately to a 13-year-old was uploaded to the channel Prism42. The video was 40 minutes long and detailed this interaction. Although this video was uploaded well over a month ago now, this video has only really started popping off online and going viral and making the rounds just very recently. But before we get into that video, the video that is currently going viral on Twitter and online at the moment, we should also speak about another video about Chris Tyson that has also been making the rounds this week. This video will make you hate Chris Tyson, details their weird interactions with Shadman, weird likes, and weird replies that paints Chris Tyson in a very disgusting light.
2018, a user posted some scenes of a 14-year-old character named Violet from the movie Incredibles. Ava replied saying, "Low-key, she's cute." The fact that Violet was 14 and Ava was a grown adult makes this even worse. The surprising part is that Ava wasn't just reacting to Shadman's work. They were friends or knew each other.
The video details the relationship between Chris Tyson and Shadman and shows what Chris Tyson was doing during this time period, like responding to tweets and liking them that they really shouldn't be. I highly recommend people go and watch that video for full coverage and details about the situation they discussed, or just any form of coverage about that situation. It's pretty interesting and it just paints an even clearer picture of Chris Tyson. But most of the stuff that was demonstrated in this video doesn't even compare to the other allegations levied against Chris Tyson. Prism's video, like the previous video we just discussed, covers weird interactions Chris Tyson had online.
Started an online friendship with this guy when he was only 13 years old. Now the problem with that is Chris Tyson was born in July of 1996.
The video goes over what it deems inappropriate tweets in response to this individual.
We are so close to our goal. Oh my god, one more Patreon and I'm releasing my nudes. And of course this is some poorly made joke. I've seen these kinds of jokes online before. I'm your first Patreon, big boy. And of course, here he is. I'm your first Patreon, big boy, which he's calling him big boy. And he shows that he donated some money. He donated like $1 or something. So it's not enough to meet the goal. And he says, but not $5. Pathetic. Just kidding. Kissy face.
And that's what the majority of this video is, going over lots of the joke interactions between Chris and this minor, and just what this minor was posting about Chris during this time. Another great example of what this 42-minute video is discussing is stuff like this.
Next to an American flag, and it says, "Coming for America." Now, you might think that, oh man, this must be some weird 4th of July joke. Nope, it's not 4th of July. You can clearly see the date right there. This guy would have been like 15 at this point. And why are you sending a 15-year-old a message saying "coming for America"?
From what I've seen online, the reaction to this is pretty mixed. A lot of people are saying that Chris is guilty of doing some inappropriate stuff with a minor here, but a lot of people are also saying that Chris is just joking here, and these are just joke interactions and that nothing serious has happened here. I don't just want this video to be a clip show, but it is pretty important to show these clips in their entirety, just to show full context. So this was another clip that was a heavy focal point of his video.
And here we go. Here is the picture of them meeting up together. I'm gonna censor his face, and as you can see right there, there's Carl right there, there's Chris Tyson right there. Chris Tyson was talking to this guy since he was 13. Chris Tyson was in college, and of course, the moment he was able to drive, he takes a camper van out in the middle of
One of my main issues with this video is how a lot of the information and evidence that is portrayed in this video is framed. The video frames Chris Tyson in a very, very disturbing light, but there are a few key issues with it. It just feels like a very flimsy video from a content creator that really just doesn't know what he's doing or how to piece a video together. I feel like this is shown from the recent Chud Logic stream when he said he tried to reach out to EDP445 over this.
Know what to do. And then I see Critical's video that he made about EDP being desperate, and then I was like, wait a second. I looked into potentially going after this guy before. I know how to contact him. And I was like, if this guy's so desperate, I can just give him the information, he can cover it, and then it's out there.
Okay.
This is just one of the several examples of what's wrong with this video. There is so much wrong with this video. Or for example, this content creator feeling the need to rush his video, a video that definitely should not have been rushed. It just makes this video harder to digest for the average audience member and makes the video harder to believe and take seriously from other content creators that might want to cover this and take it seriously.
So, I just want to ask, did you have to rush out the video because of Mike Clum's EDP
Yes.
video?
Yes.
Even with all this taken into consideration, this doesn't mean that this video shouldn't be listened to in any capacity. This video is talking about a very serious thing and it should be listened to and taken into account. Simply put, this video does have a lot of clear flaws. It's been demonstrated very clearly by Chud Logic Stream and how they acted and approached this situation, like trying to get EDP 445 in a situation like this. However, I definitely think Chris Tyson needs to respond to this video. The alleged victim of Chris Tyson has already come out with a statement stating, "These videos are massive lies and twisting the truth. Ava never did anything and just made a few edgy jokes. I was never exploited or taken advantage of. Can you do me a favor and comment on these videos and tell them to stop spreading lies? This situation takes away from children who are actively being exploited every day online. I'm not a victim of anything being claimed in these videos or at all." Now this is in reference to a Cheeto's video on the situation and Sensitive Society's video on the situation. Cheeto actually responded to this saying that I never mentioned you in this video at all, and it was about Chris Tyson's relation to Shadman. Like I said, these allegations against Chris Tyson or Ava Tyson are blowing up across the internet, with even past colleagues of Chris Tyson coming out to make tweets and posts about it. I genuinely hope now the situation is out there that this can be dealt with in a more professional and mature way. There's clearly lots of questions in this situation that need answers, like why is Chris talking to this minor for so long in the first place? Why is Chris making these quote unquote jokes to this minor? Why are you discussing these type of situations with this minor? There is so much that needs answering and Chris honestly needs to make a response. Because honestly so far things are not looking good for Chris/Ava Tyson.